name is Eduardo Rodriguez. I'm speaking from the island of Puerto Rico, where I reside. I was born in New York, Manhattan, New York, 1955. I'm also a veteran, United States Marine, United States Navy. Marine 1974, United States Navy 1981. The reason why I'm starting this video, which is my first video ever, to let my fellow Americans know, and who has to know, because I find it very incredible. And so I just can't believe after so many years to see the Democrat Party. And let me say, first of all, I used to be a Democrat. That's years ago. When I started observing the irrational ability and the unbelievable treasonous of Barack Hussein Obama. At first I said, well, even though living in this island, even though I'm an American citizen, born in the United States, I'm still not able to vote for the president of the United States, believe it or not. But I can't believe to the level of lowness that the Democrat Party has gone. A party that used to be the party of Kennedy. Because I always thought of the party of Kennedy and Roosevelt. Didn't know much of the history of the past. Even though I've read about the Civil War and knew that Lincoln was a Republican. And I thought he was the only good Republican that ever existed. Until I realized that the one who supported slavery were the Democrats. And when I started reading the history of the Democrats, and I started seeing the irrational ability of the Democrats, because I used to watch a lot MSNBC, until I thought to myself, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense for a lot of the things they're saying here. And then, thanks to somebody who kind of opened my mind and told me, why don't you watch Donald Trump in the rallies and his videos? And that's just what I did. I said, wait a minute, there's got to be something good about this guy, because what the MSNBC and the Democrats are speaking doesn't make any sense. It seems to be treasonous. So when I went into his video, wow, was that a wake-up call? I mean, the guy, he demonstrated he was a patriot. He was in favor of Israel and in favor of creating jobs and detaining illegals from coming into this country who are illegally in this country. Requesting that the people that are coming in be vetted, including Islamic terrorists, which the doors were opened by Barack Hussein Obama, which makes sense that he's one of them because of his name. And he wasn't born with that name. His name was Sotoro. I really don't remember the first name right now. But he wasn't born with that name. He created that name because he went to madrasas. He went to, he was raised by Islamic foster father, and the communists who taught him about communism, about the greatness of communism. This guy was a true traitor and monster. He almost destroyed the nation, and we're still not recuperating. Thank God with Trump, the economy is growing. There's a lot of jobs, the lowest unemployment in history, where for blacks and for Hispanic, in my case, Hispanic. And it's just great. I can feel great again. I can feel hope. But then seeing the path that the Democrat Party's taken towards socialism, with people who we can understand, those who know about the history of communism, with over the death of 150 million people or more. I think it's 100 million, but then in other areas it says 150 million. That should be a wake-up call for all of us to know the bloody history of communism, with Mao Zedong, with Kim Jong-un, who even had an uncle of his killed by an anti-aircraft missile. These people are monsters. Fidel Castro, whose people praise a lot, don't know the guy was a monster too. He destroyed the economy. An island where the economy was booming. The greatest economy in its history was during before Fidel Castro. And this guy, his communist doctrine destroyed the island. He imposed a system where the economy was gone. It's gone. Now it's starting to grow maybe a little bit, but it's not the whole people can enjoy it. I mean, almost the whole people of the island have to share the equal misery that has been created there. The only people who are doing anything for themselves are the high military ranks who are able to build hotels, and it's only for the tourists, so they can benefit, because the communist regime knows that if they don't do it, if they wouldn't open a free market in certain ways, like what's happened in China. The military, the high ranking was going to pick up arms against them, because it wasn't going nowhere, and people were dissatisfied, especially the military. They wouldn't open up the free market. Venezuela is another example. A country rich in oil, who could be more economically more powerful than the United States, destroyed, completely destroyed. Where people are going hungry, people dying for lack of medicine, and the basic salary. When I was reading the other day, I couldn't believe it. And maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but it's what I read. It's $2 a month, the average salary. The average salary for the people, for the main people, $2. What can you do with $2? And everything that's exported over there, costs them an arm and a leg. I mean, they can't even buy. They could probably only buy I don't think it even allowed them to buy a whole pack of eggs. That's how bad it is. I mean, you see them. Everything they're going to buy it costs thousands and thousands of dollars, because the inflation is so terrible. And what they receive, well, it goes away. I mean, with $2, let's say in Venezuelan money, $2. I really don't know the change, the change, the monetary change. And let's say for $2 they can buy maybe if it amounts to that. Let's say, for example, because I really don't know. Let's say if $2 amount to $2,000. Well, that's what a pack, less than a pack of maybe a half a dozen of eggs is going to cost. And people should read what's happening. Not only there in Nicaragua, what was happening in Bolivia with Evo Morales. They're all the same. They're thieves. And in the United States, you got the Democrat Party that's turned toward socialism because they're thieves. All of them are thieves. They're doing a transaction. And even in the Republican Party, you got Republicans are just as corrupt, doing the same thing Joe Biden and his son were doing. Blackmailing the Ukrainian government over there. So giving them money, they know they wouldn't approve a certain type of programs or whatever that was needed for the Ukrainian, just to benefit themselves. And you can't tell me it's not like that, because on a congressional salary, a senator's salary, you can't become a millionaire. If you see what they make a year, there's no way they can become a millionaire. You know, they can do it by maybe creating some kind of business privately, independently. Even the president can't become a millionaire on the salary. Thank God we got Trump, who created his own capital, and who became president and refused the presidential salary, which I applaud him. But the guy is great. I mean, he's super great. Now we can see the races coming together, because he unites together with our military, with everybody, open his arms for them. He's fighting for our people, not for other people from other places, which the Democrats are doing, not because they're nice. Unfortunately, we have made the Middle East so filthy rich that they're buying off our politicians. And they're doing it on purpose. The politicians and the Democrat Party are doing it on purpose, including with some of the Republicans. Like, just forget these names. This one guy who's anti-Trump, who's running for president. I just can't remember right now. And please forgive me if I can. You know, I can't remember the name of everybody. But you got some of them. Even McCain was criticizing Donald Trump. Why? You know, what happened with these people? They're getting bought by them. Hillary, how many millions or thousands? A million. Hillary got for doing favors to them. And Barack Hussein Obama, including with his supposedly wife. You know, all the money they've gained. They even donated a library. You know, how can you do that with a salary president? You know, he wasn't a millionaire. He didn't create anything. And none of them have it. Only Trump. And they hate him so bad because what he's doing is right for this country. What they're doing and accusing him for is what they themselves have done. They themselves have done, which is corruption and treason. You even got the Islamic Brotherhood. You got Ian Omar and Talib and all these people that are evil, are just truly evil, defending what's evil. And the Democrat Party with them, defending and stretching their arms and embracing evilness with them together. Defending Antifa. You got George Soros, who comes here, I think, to vote. And lives here. I think we got some property in the United States. From what I read, I don't know what I'm wrong about. And the thing is, we've gone to such a point where we can't even do anything to these people. I hope it's done, because I've seen news where it says that they're going to be persecuted. But when? And when are they going to pay for the crimes they have done? Because they have done many crimes, including supposed crimes of murder, besides corruption and other kinds of crimes. Even treason, which is a real big crime. In other countries, you're executed for that. Here, nothing is being done. But then they accuse Trump of treason. You know, I can't believe the thing that come out of the mouth of these people. I just can't believe it. I come to the point where I can't even watch MSNBC and CNN. The View, forget about it. I don't watch that junk unless it's something that's just too incredible that I have to watch it. Like the time they assaulted Judge Janine, or the time that Trump's son went into the program to be interviewed about a book. And they would insult him. They would insult his father on The View. But thank God he defended himself real good, because then he exposed the hypocriteness of Whoopi Goldberg and this other lady, the other one, the other big shot of the View, Behar. You know, these people are terrible. You know, I'm just hoping that we unite, that we back up Donald Trump. Right now in Cuba, which I've already made 2 videos. This one is the first one in English. But in Cuba, you got a dissident who has criticized and denounced the corruption of the Communist Party, and he's been he says in English. He's been taken away by force from the secret police in Cuba and put in prison and tortured. He's being tortured right now. Hopefully, he'll live through it. But they might do like they did with other dissidents. They kill him. Plus, there's other three of them more. But this guy is the main guy. Jose Daniel Garcia is the main hero of the picture, because he's the one who's organized food collection and distribution for those who can't afford it. Because in these communist regime, the people that are pensioned, they can't even afford to get anything, barely to eat. And people think that's a paradise over there. You got people from Antifa. You got so much ignorance of people who don't know what the system is. And now Mexico has fallen into that trap with Obrador. They have voted for a socialist leader, and he's little by little he's doing the same thing that all the socialists have done: destroy their country little by little until they turn into a total dictatorship called communism. Even though they're both the same thing, socialism and communism to me is the same thing. They all start off with socialism because it sounds more social and more sweet. But it's all the same thing. It's oppression, it's hunger, misery, and mass murder. They're all the same. They don't change. And hopefully the people what I'm perceiving, and I hope it's true, they wake up and see who AOC is and Bernie Sanders. These people are just evil. And the whole Democrat Party has turned the same way. It's the same way. That they know that if they gain power and they win the election in that type of political ideology implanted in the United States, that's it. You know, cease to be a democratic nation with the rights to vote, with a state of rights, no constitution, No Bill of Rights whatsoever. Finish is what they say and what they want to do with us. Everything becomes their property. They become the richest people on the planet. Let's put it this way, in the country. Because everything goes to them. They'll do whatever they want with your property, what you created. All the capital you created goes to them, to the state, and your salary. Like what happens in the communist country, you have doctors that can't afford to buy a bicycle because the salary is less than $30 a month. Less than $30 a month. You have a case of women doctors in Cuba that have to go and work with tourism, prostituting themselves, so that their kids won't cry at night asking for a glass of milk. That's the situation where communists push you into. And if you got daughters or you got granddaughters, I don't think anybody wants to see that happen to them. And that's what's going to happen if we do become a communist country. If Bernie Sanders wins, God forbid, or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who unfortunately is Puerto Rican. So, wake up, please. I beg my compatriots, the United States, because I was born there. Please wake up, see the light. Stop being naive and trapped by the lies of these people. This kangaroo court that they created to attack our president, which is going nowhere. Everybody can see the lies. It's lie after lie after lie after lie. And then it comes to the point where they haven't found anything, or they don't got anything, but they create another lie. Okay, let's create another lie. And what I got a funny feeling is they want to make money out of these live court, because they just want to make money. They want to they want to bamboozle the people and get money for nothing, just for lies. They say, wait, the only way we're going to make money, a lot of money, is let's make these courts and lie and lie and lie again and lie again, even though we don't get no money. But thank God, the president is stupid. Trump is stupid, because he tells them, okay, well, if you wanna, no problem. You can call me to court, but then I want you guys to go to court too. I want you to answer the questions. I want you to be the ones that are accused and who stand trial and defend yourselves too against what you're saying and what you've done and the things you've done. Which I wish it would be like that, because I would like to see them speak on behalf and try to explain all the money laundering, all the corruption, all these deals that they made, like Hillary, Bill Clinton, the Obamas, the Bidens. I would like to see. I would like to see the conservative lawyer question them, and then bring out evidence and tell them, hey, answer these questions and explain this evidence here that's against you. Explain yourself, defend yourself. Is this true? In Cuba right now, they're sending spies as doctors and other professions. Sometimes they don't even have a license to practice their professions, and they're sending them out to these different countries, like what happened in Venezuela, like what happened in Bolivia. Thank God they got rid of that guy, Evo Morales, and other countries, even Colombia and other countries, Chile, Argentina, where you see all these uprisings, but they're all a lot of them They got the Cuban infiltrated spies, trumping up a kind of a revolution there, so they can overthrow a duly elected government. So just wake up. Let's protest together with the Cubans. Let them know we are with them. They're not all by themselves, so they can free this hero that they have right now, who's being tortured, together with other three heroes who are also political prisoners of conscience. Plus the ones that are fighting over there in Venezuela. The president, well, not really the president, because the one who's the dictator is Maduro. But a lot of other countries recognize Juan Guaido as the president, which I do also. Because that's what the majority of the people want. But what happened? There's no free elections there. The elections are trumped up, and there's fraud committed, like they try to do in the United States. Like the communists try to do in the United States. No more Democrats. It's now communists. They try to do the same thing and almost got away with it. I don't know, by one miracle, Trump won. Thank God he did. But Obama wanted to do the same thing. It was lies, and he keeps on lying. He's not president anymore, and he keeps on lying. And he keeps on intervening, including George Soros, including other people intervening, even though they're John Kerry and other ones. Every once in a while, you hear him talking, or Brennan, or Holter, or many others of the Obama administration era, interfering when they're no longer in charge and lying up to their neck. Well, this will be all for today. I'm going to try to be informed, and every once in a while I can inform you people, or inform my people in the United States, where I was born, that let's be together, to unite, to get rid of this evilness which is surging and spreading. Because the only hope is Trump. And if he, God forbid, he ever loses, and one of these persons get into power, let's forget about it. We're finished. God bless the United States. God bless you all. God bless Israel. God bless Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua, North Korea. Let's help them so they can again become a democracy and enjoy the freedom that they deserve. Bye.